everybody, welcome back to HBI Auto. We're starting this video off in the 2017 Cayman S. This is known as the little sibling to the 911. A lot of people and myself would prefer this as a track car compared to the 911. It's better balance, better handling, and overall just a little bit better of a driver's car. Now, a lot of people are probably going to be like, well, no, that's not totally accurate. Well, it is. The engine sits a little bit further up than the total back in the 911. It's just better handling, more nimble, better just, I think it's a better driver's car, to be honest with you. But let's disregard that. But I'm not here for debating today. We are just going on a cruise. I really love this spec of Cayman S. This is a 718 generation, so it's powered by a 2.5 liter turbocharged flat 4. In the 718 generation, they switched over to a flat 4 versus a flat 6. Just again, introducing the two little baby twin turbos in the back, offering a better and just a different overall driving experience. I really like it. I love a good turbocharged flat 4, inline 4. I think a 4-banger is just, it's a fun little engine. You can do a ton of work to these things. And I see more and more people buying up the Cayman platforms and modifying them in the aftermarket scene to like lower, you know, show cars, stance cars, whatever you want to call it. And I see a lot of these, and like I said earlier, these are you'll see a lot of Caymans on track just because of how balanced the car is versus its older sibling, the 911. Now, like the 911, it is also rear-wheel drive, which is, again, adds to the fun factor, adds to the fun driving capability of this car. As far as a daily standpoint, you do get pretty good gas mileage. 21 miles per gallon in the city and then 28 miles per gallon on the highway setting. That's not bad at all. So I really love the Cayman S from a practical standpoint. You know, being able to drive it every day, you know, use it as a weekend car, whatever you want to do. But let's go ahead and check out the interior and exterior. I'm really excited to show you this color. I think it's one of my favorites from the factory, but let's dive into it. So this is the interior of this Cayman S. Again, 2017 Cayman S, 718 chassis, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, you got that upgraded steering wheel like the 911. It has the drive mode selector right there. I really love just the feel of the steering wheel, and I love the look of it. I think more refined, feels a lot better in the hand. It is full leather, which is nice. Moving on, you do have a full black interior like the last video we let out of the 911.2 911. Full black interior, black seats, really comfortable. Again, tons of good room in this area, and I love this. Same kind of interface as the 911, as you can see right here. All of this is very familiar. You do have a little bit of a difference with the AC vents right there, and obviously your clock is going to sit a little bit more recessed. But overall, similar styling and look and feel of the 911. I've got tons of room to move around. I love how comfortable I can feel in this car. It is a little bit, the windshield is a little bit smaller, and you don't have as great visibility, but honestly, it's not that bad. I think it's still just as good, but it's just a little bit more narrow. But if that's going to bother you, then look into a 911. If it doesn't bother you, definitely check out the Cayman S because you got tons of good room in here. Wish it had a sunroof. That's okay. We can live without a sunroof. But you do have that hatch space. I'm going to call it the hatch space. You do have that storage space back there. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the exterior. Like I mentioned earlier, this is the trunk space back here. And then you also have this little area right here. It's like a little hatch space, like I mentioned. But the engine does sit back there. Whereas the 911, if you don't know, 911 engine sits more in the total rear of the back, where this is more mid-rear axle area. So that's actually really why it helps it with the balance and the handling of this car. It's just, it sits in a better position. But anyways, so this is the exterior of this Cayman S. It's like I don't know the name of the color off the top of my head, but it's kind of like a slate gray, slate blue. It's really, really nice. I love this color so friggin' much. It's one of my favorites from the factory. It's kind of stealthy, it's dark, but it's very, very clean in my opinion. It's not too in your face, but it still has a little bit of color to it. Now you do have really nice 5 double spoked. You have the Pirelli P0s wrapped all the way around, which is a really nice tire combination. You do have the dual tipped exhaust coming out the center, which I've been indifferent about center exit exhausts, but for the Cayman purposes, I actually like it. Center exits are growing on me a little bit every day. That is going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you're interested in the 2017 Cayman S, I've left the link in the description below so you can check out more photos and get in contact with the team about picking up this Cayman S. Really recommend it if you're looking for a fun daily driver. It's a driver's car and that's also can be thrown on the track. It can be a really good weekend car, just a fun little introductory Porsche in my opinion. Again, if you're curious, check the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.